see what our first pack is here. Okay, so when it does this, if you come over here and you just do that, it fixes it. So just don't have the that thing. Unmerciful Tormentor would be interesting if I go mono ruby, if I decide to do that. Although the Corrupt Harvester is also really good. I like the Corrupt Harvester here. Honeycap if I want to go mono wild. Also have construction plans if I want to go dwarves. Yeah, this is actually a kind of a tough decision. I think I like the Corrupt Harvester though. I think I want to do that. Tormentor could be really good though. I mean, that basically would push everybody out of Ruby, and Ruby is very underdrafted. I mean, I could just go crazy Ruby. I hardly ever do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Tormentor. We'll go crazy on Ruby. I think we'll get that Ruby Aura come back around to us. We'll go maybe try to do some mono Ruby action here. Just be really fast, like 16 resource mono Ruby. The Harvester is really good. I usually would go with the Harvester. The Harvester was a better pick, but I'm going to try to do the mono Ruby thing. We're going to try to do that. But the Harvester was probably the better pick. So, Baby Yeti or a Ruby Aura. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Or I could go with the Murder. Man, I want this Murder. I think I want the Murder. Yeah, I want this Murder. That Harvester's not coming back to me though, so... Alright, so Incite Fury is not that great. We're not seeing a lot of Ruby cards to begin with here. Inquisition is decent, but I think we're going to go Savage Raider. Just kind of keep up the aggro. Mono is a bad disease. So let's change this so it's cost. I'm still not really firmly in Blood, even though I picked up a Murder, but you know, that's a good start. I didn't have a lot of good choices on that pack. So far, Ruby, I haven't had a lot of crazy good choices yet. Anyways, I had like a Baby Yeti on that on the one on pack 2 or pass 2. Pyromancer's not bad. Scrap Welder if I pick up something. Blood Aura is really good. Probably pick up the Blood Aura here. Pyromancer. Blood Aura. I think I like the Blood Aura here. Take the Blood Aura. +1/+1 and Life Drain seems pretty good. Avalanche Giant's not great. Suppressive Fire's decent. Wrath Seeker's really good. So I'll pick up the Wrath Seeker here. Hopefully I get a burn or something. I kind of just want to push through this one too and maybe play some Constructed, I think. I think that's maybe where my head is. So... I don't know, we'll see what happens. Still not really super firm in Blood. I'm seeing some good stuff come around, but there's another Blood Aura. Arena Brawler is always a solid pick for this type of deck. I hate this guy, the Mercenary. He's so risky. Yeah, we'll take the Arena Brawler here. It's a solid turn 2. Especially if we can throw the Ruby Aura on him. But, yeah, we're going to see lots of Ruby Aura, I think. It's a common, so... we could pick those up later after we get the solid foundation of getting our bodies. We've already passed like 3 of them. So chances are pretty good we're going to see one of them come back. Yeah, Blood Ruby could be good for us as long as we don't go crazy on the thresholds. Especially because we're trying to be aggro-y, because I want to run 16 resources in this deck. So I have more spells. There's a burn. That's pretty much an auto pickup here. Sapro's Charge is good too for the dwarf type, but we want this burn pretty badly. It's good. It's good. That means Ruby's pretty open if we're getting past a burn on past whatever this is. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was like past 7. That means Ruby's like super open, so we shouldn't have any problems. I mean, that means everybody took a look at that. Almost everybody took a look at that. Bombsmith's a decent pickup here. Scrap Welder I like. The problem is we need to get some good artifacts, so we need to get that, but the chances of us getting them are pretty low to get what we just passed. Okay, there's that Ruby Aura that we passed around. We also have Darkspire Priestess and Inquisition, but I think we want this Ruby Aura here. It's tough. Like, I could probably pick up the Darkspire Priestess, but there's no guarantees I'm going to see more of them. Another Ruby Aura is decent here. I'll pick up a second one. We really don't need too much more than 2 of these, so we're pretty much done picking up Ruby Auras now. We want to have lots of bodies. We kind of want to keep the whole deck in this low-end range. Okay, we'll pick up the Inquisition here. We could pick up Insight Fury, but we have enough buffs, I think. And Insight Fury isn't as good, I think, as Inquisition. Inquisition could also snipe some of the really big problematic cards. So we can actually main deck it as well. We'll probably be playing Poké here. Shards of Fate for the fixing, or Ritualist. Probably the fixing is better for us in this deck. We do have a double threshold Inquisition, so I think I'd rather have the fixing from Shards of Fate, even though I lose a charge, and you really want those charges for Poké. But I think just taking one should be fine. Suppressive Fire is an excellent pickup here, especially this late. Again, this kind of shows us that Ruby is very open to us right now. Blood Crazella is a decent late game. We may or may not play this guy. If we do, we'll play like one of him. The Shroom Tank is a dredge for us, so let's throw that in a dredge. I do love Cabalist. We'll probably pick up, or we could pick up another Murder here. Infernal Professor is interesting too. That's interesting, but I think I like the Murder the best here. That's definitely going to help us a lot with this deck. So 2 Murders, probably better than the Cabalist. The Cabalist is very like iffy whether it's going to be really good or really not so great. Another Arena Brawler is decent here. We also have Corpse Flies, pretty good pickup as well. Yeah, I think I'll take the Corpse Fly here. It's got evasion. It can break stalemates. It also, again, like helps us deal with decks that are trying to ramp into larger things. Savage Raider's not bad. Shadowgrove Witch is another one that people are picking up quite a bit here. I think we're kind of moving into more of a mid-rangey. Rotcaster's a solid pickup. Yeah, let's pick up the Rotcaster for removal. So now we're kind of moving into more of a mid-rangey 17 shard deck than the original aggro deck. So we may not play things like the Savage Raider because it attacks every turn, and it's basically eventually we give it up. But we've got so much removal now with Blood and Ruby that we can safely play some of these other things and kind of play like a higher variance deck. Not variance, but higher cost. Mazit Ranger is good. I'm not sure what I would throw on it. Probably I'm not even sure what I would throw on it. I want a 4-drop now, though. The Mortar Strike is decent for removal, but I think I'd rather pick it up later. I'm not seeing a lot of other good choices here. We're going to take this Mazit Ranger. I'm sure there's something I can throw in it. Something I can throw. I can't look at the shards right now. Infiltrator Bot's decent. Crimson Clarity could help us ramp a little bit. We don't really have any ramp. Now we have some like high-end expensive cards. Atrophy is also good. Let's see, do I want the Infiltrator Bot or do I want the Atrophy? I'll probably get Infiltrator Bot later. Yeah, let's take the Atrophy. It's better. It's more on curve for us. See, there's another Infiltrator bot. Sorrow's really good too for us, for specific matchups. So I think we'll take the Infiltrator bot here, though. It's pretty good. There's Darkspire Enforcer. We could probably pick up some Darkspire cards too to help us deck thin, but not really. I kind of missed that chance earlier. People are picking cards really fast in this draft, just like the last one too, which is really surprising to me. Shroomshaw, Bloodbearer, not Soothing Breeze, obviously. So probably one that gives me more Battle Hoppers is probably better here. The Shroomshaw is probably better for me. Help me hold on to some sort of board state. Wrath Seeker's really still pretty good if we get a Ruby Aura on it, so. Oh yeah, I could throw the Evasive Gem on Mazit. Oh, well there you go, see? That's what you guys are here for. Alright, so Crushing Blow is really excellent removal. I love the Crushing Blow, so we're going to go with that here. We really don't need too much Bloodcrazed Zealot. It's a solid endgame body. I feel like Bloodcrazed Zealot kind of wants to be in the wild Ruby, some sort of wild Ruby deck, not really this deck. Call of Grave could be decent for us. We also have the Brood Creeper is also really good if we can start pushing damage through. I think we'll take the Brood Creeper here. Creates a bunch of spiders, gives us decent board presence. Having lots of spiders is always good. And we got a bunch of murder to help push through the damage too, to get rid of those blockers. Lots of removal to get rid of blockers with. Probably just take another Arena Brawler here. Arena Brawler is not the best in this deck, but again, it's another one we can throw a Ruby Aura on and it gets pretty good. Bombsmith's another great card here for removal, so yeah, more removal. We'll probably play the Bombsmiths, prioritize the Bombsmiths over the Arena Brawlers, honestly, in this deck. We may actually end up playing the -1/-1 Zai, I forget what his name is, it starts with an X. We might play that guy instead of playing Poka, because this feels more control-y now. I have no picks, so I guess I will take the Spearclip Pegasus, because I don't want to deal with it. So that's a dredge for us. We had no pick there. Probably the early Rigid Buffalo would be bad. The worst thing here, so we'll counterpick that. We're about to get to pack 3 here. We'll go ahead and take the Bloodcrazed Zealot because we could play it if we needed to. We probably won't play both of them though. In our first round deck versus our opponents. The Kraken. I really don't want that Kraken. I don't want to deal with it either, but I don't think that chances are pretty good. I'm not going to have to. Okay, so Sniper's decent here. We could take the Sniper. We are kind of playing control-y type of deck. We just have nothing to buff it with. That's probably our pick. We could also take Inquisition is good. We already have one, though. I don't want to take too much Inquisition. So I think Sniper is our pick here. There's a legendary for somebody. Another Cabalist is decent here. Shadowgrove Witch is also pretty good. I think I like Cabalist over the Shadowgrove Witch, so we'll play that. There's a chance that could get pretty good for us, but I don't know. It depends on... Like, we're playing a lot of Disruption, so maybe it might have been better to go with the other card. I forgot what the other card was. I had maybe a better choice with the 4-drop being the 2/4. That might have been a better choice. The 2/4 Shadowgrove Witch, but chances are pretty good I'm going to see more Shadowgrove Witch. I mean, if anything, I can always side in Cabalist in games 2 and 3 against that person that's drawing lots of cards. A Menacing Grulk is something I don't want to see. I don't want to deal with, but I think there's better stuff in this pack for me. We got the Sniper and the Terrible Transfer. Terrible Transfer is probably not as good as Sniper because I get a body, but I don't know. We already have enough Ruby Aura, so we really don't need that. We're not playing the Baby Yeti super aggro deck, so I guess I'll go with Sniper here. I just wish I had something to buff it with. Ruby Aura, Wrath Seeker, Inquisition, Murder. Oh, there we go. Obvious. 3 murder. Wow. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. That's probably some of the most premium removal you can draft, and I've got 3 of them, so that makes me feel pretty good. Terrible Transfer, a burn. Well, that's some more removal. Let's go with the burn for more removal. This deck is basically like all removal right now. Let's see. Savage Raider? No, we don't want that anymore. We used to want it. We don't want it anymore. He would hate on the Grolk. Well, I have so much removal for it. I've got 2 burns and 3 murders, so I can deal with Grolk. I mean, it could be a game winner for my opponent, but I mean, yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it bites me later. I'll take the Infiltrator bot here, I guess. Yeah. Another Infiltrator bot, Shame Gladiator. I can throw something in this Shame Gladiator, I'm sure. I need some more 4-point cards is what I need. Need some more of those Shadow Grove Witches. Ruby Lance is decent. I don't really want this Enforcer. Yeah, we'll pick up the Ruby Lance for more removal. Of course, it's not going to be as good because we're in a dual shard deck, but hopefully it's going to be at least a 2 or 3 point removal. It is quick action speed, so that's always helpful. More Inquisition, I guess. Sure, why not? More Inquisition. We're basically playing Control. That's all we're doing is playing Control. Yeah, Instate Fury on the Infiltrator bot would be pretty good. That's actually a good point. So I should have taken a look at that. So I'm gonna hate on this Mystic because it's just got so much toughness. I don't know. What do I not want to see? Actually, I don't want to see this Boulder Brute because it could have Spell Shield. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, Baby Yeti I don't really need. So it's basically like down to hate drafts now. Probably the Grimskull Sorcerer is the hate draft here. Surprisingly. Shadowblade Lurker is a decent pickup for me. We also have a Wrath Seeker. Wrath Seeker is probably better. Because I should be able to clear out the board, so he should have no opposition anyways. Zombie Vulture is a decent pickup as a 4-point drop. We did say we needed those. Oh, it's 5. Never mind. I guess I'll take Army Ants, which I probably won't play. And Sorcerer. So we'll see what we end up with here. Go ahead and turn my face back on. Oh, don't tell me I lost my images. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay, good. Okay, we want blood, and we want ruby. There we go. Alright, so we definitely want this Rotcaster, so I'm just going to throw in basically all the removal and all the heavy hitter cards. Inquisition. Where's that? Corpse Fly. Ruby Aura is decent. Wrath Seeker seems pretty good. We probably won't main deck the Cabalist. Maybe not the Ruby Lance. Ruby Lance is just more removal for us. In fact, I think we probably will play Zared here. That seems like the best choice for us. Just one sniper, I think, right now, in case we need more later. Bombsmith. Let's see. How can I... You're saying I can throw... It's a minor. I can throw the -1/-1 or the rage one, or I can throw speed on it. Oh, there we go. We want this Ruby of Flames. Yeah, we'll throw that on there, just like you guys were talking about. So that way it's can't be blocked except for blood troops, and there's probably not going to be that many of those out there. So that's actually better than the Infiltrator bots. We don't actually need to play these Infiltrator bots. Brood Creeper seems good. What else? Crushing Blow. I probably don't need to play Suppressive Fire because I'm not super aggro-y. Let's see, I can do the same thing with this Gladiator, actually. Although it may not be as good. I guess that's fine. We'll just do that. Yeah, it can't be blocked except for by blood troops. Still not sure if I want to play this Cabalist or not. Did I put Blood Aura in here? Yeah, I did. I don't know. Maybe I should play the Infiltrator bot. Anyways. Yeah, I guess I'll play one. Oh, and there's that Tormentor. So the whole thing is, like, we're kind of playing control, so we may be sitting on cards. So this guy just got, like, a whole lot worse. So we probably don't really want to play him now. So funny how things change as you're drafting. Ruby Lance seems like decent removal, though. We can probably play that. That seems good. Alright, so let's go Shard. Count everything up. So we've got Ruby and Blood. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Ruby shards. And Blood, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16 Blood shards. So we definitely picked a good champion. We're going to be heavier in Blood. We did get a Shards of Fate, and we are playing Control, so that's also helpful. So probably a 9-7 split with the Shards of Fate helps out. So that should be pretty good, I think. So we'll see what happens with this. So many murders and burns are more than fine. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, there's so much removal in this deck right now. It's crazy. Almost every card is removal, and the cards that aren't are evasion. I mean, this looks like a winner. At least to me, it does. We'll see. I mean, you know, just because it looks like a winner, you still have to draw the good hands. But you know, and it just suddenly fired off. So I don't know. So let's hope we don't hit any priority bugs again. And he is doing the Dwarf Robot-y robot deck, so we'll play first here. So that's going to make murder less of a thing for us because he's going to have a lot of artifacts. But this seems fine. We'll definitely keep this.
Oh, man.
I'm doing my local recording, right? I did start that. Yeah, otherwise it becomes a mess. So I guess I'll open up Ruby Shard. Crushing Blow plus Wrathseeker. Oh man. So he should block here with something, and I Crushing Blow to like put lots of damage through. Or he'll just take all the damage, I guess. That's fine too. He should be blocking with his worker bots. Let's see. I don't really need a Crushing Blow anything here, so I'm just gonna wait till next time and then Crushing Blow for the win. If he's not gonna block now, I mean, I might as well just wait. can Ruby Lance his Adept if I wanted to, or murder it. I'll probably just murder his Adept, because I got nothing else to spend it on. So if he decides to attack in, I can murder the Adept. Sure. I'm still looking for something. Still looking for the, whatever it's called. It's too late, though, because he can play it, he just can't, yeah. He still had, technically, he should have had plenty of turns there, but... There we go. Let's see, so Murder's not so great in this matchup, so we can probably pull one of those for something. Maybe Suppressive Fire would be decent here, and another Infiltrator Bot. So probably Infiltrator Bot, Atrophy, Suppressive Fire, and we can get rid of, like, we can go down to 1 Murder. What else is not so great here? Shame Gladiator. Probably not so great, so we can probably pull that guy. We're kind of playing a long game anyways, so that seems fine. We'll do that. Yep, now I'm flooding. So that's no good. So this looks like game here. Because, like, I'm on a 7-turn... 2-turn clock, really, if he, depending on how he swings. This guy's got Crush, too, so, I mean, that's going to be 4 damage no matter what. You know, they'll crush over. It just keeps making worker bots. Tons of worker bots with Shrine. Shrine makes you lots of worker bots. Yeah, I'm flooding now. I need to actually draw spells. I don't really have a good response for Warhulk, and so far in the last 2 games, he's produced it twice now. So I'm not sure how many we passed during the draft. I know I saw at least 1, maybe 2. So it's hard to say. I can gain some life here, I guess. I can Suppressive Fire and Blood Aura and gain some life. Swing in with a Bombsmith. Yeah, this is not looking good, so I guess we'll go ahead and Suppressive Fire those 2 guys, and then I'll swing in with a Blood Aura. I'll have Blood Aura on my Bombsmith to swing in with. Of course, that tells him I have nothing in hand, so that's really... This is kind of like a last-ditch effort just to... I get 1 more turn this way. Do I get 1 more turn? Because he pumps his guy, that's 7, 8, 9. No, I don't even get 1 more turn doing this. This is kind of, like, silly. Yeah, look at that. That Blood Aura. I'm just giving up information now. That's all I'm really doing. Hey, my other tournament's already over. Wow. Yeah, because he still deals 9 damage here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Oh, look, a Sapper's Charge. Of course. That'll do it. Give him a good game there. Doesn't even need to play this Sapper's Charge. Let's just go ahead and just progress to game 3. Here. Try to save my clock a little bit. Alright, so... So he's got a lot of cards in hand. Maybe the Cabalist is pretty good in this matchup. Is this a Suppressive Fire? Maybe another Sniper? Sniper's just so late, though. I need something to deal with that big Warhulk. I don't think I really have anything. I guess I could play the Zombie Vulture to fly over his stuff. He doesn't seem to have any flyers. But by the time I play it, you know, he should have built his guy. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of great answers for that Warhulk. Even Infiltrator Bot, oh, it's unblockable. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I'll see if I can, if he can not play an Infiltrator, or not play Warhulk, then maybe I'll have a chance. All right, we'll see what happens here. I guess I could have lowered my curve and played faster, but we'll play first. Come on, give me resources. This is kind of. This is risky. I'm gonna keep it though. We'll keep this. This is super risky. I need to draw a resource. Is what needs to happen. Murder's pretty bad here. We'll see what happens. Need to draw another ruby resource so I can play like an early Cabalist. Throw Ruby Aura on Wrath Seeker. I've got the Ruby Aura Wrath Seeker combo. At least I've got that. Need a Ruby Shard here. Ruby Shard. Ruby Shard. Or a Blood Shard would be fine too. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's not looking like our game. It's taking a risk there, and it's not looking like it's going to pay off. So 2 resources, 15 resources left in the deck. A little less than 50% of the cards I can draw are resources. I really need one. At least he hasn't played a turn 2. He hasn't played his turn 2 plans for the Warhulk, so I do have some time here to do something. Sorrow would have been amazing in this matchup. I did pass it during the drafting process, so that would be like the must-play card in this matchup for sure. I guess Bombsmith helps a little bit. I saw Bombsmith is Chargebot. Yeah, Chargebot. I don't know. He probably doesn't have any bounce in the deck, but if he did, like, I don't want him bouncing the Chargebot to get more counters to get more worker bots in play. Bouncing the Gearsmith or killing the Gearsmith, if he bounces that, like, there's a chance it's not going to draw him a card. So I think I'm okay with that. If he attacks, I take 1 because I have Ruby Aura. I can swing him with that. I mean, I can put Ruby Aura on Bombsmith. It's not good. Well, now I can't. So I might make this trade now if he swings in. If he swings in, I'll probably make this trade. Or actually, I'll wait and I can throw Ruby Aura. Whatever. It probably that trade would have been fine. Need to draw a resource here. Pretty badly. There we go. So we can throw out our Wrath Seeker. We can murder something. We don't really need to murder anything. So let's just go Wrath Seeker and just go in with that Ruby Aura. Let's see if I cast the Ruby Aura. I have Ruby Aura plus Crushing Blow, so those 2 things alone should be enough with 3 resources up that I can clear his board state if he decided to gang block my Wrath Seeker. Just block all. So he should know that I pretty much, if I'm swinging him with Wrath Seeker, I pretty much have it. Okay, so now I have to do some math, unfortunately. So if he gang blocks now, Crushing Blow will give him 2 back end. I can kill. Let's see, I can do 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it should be fine. I just kill everything but like Cavern Commando with this combo in hand. So don't need the Inquisition here because he has no resources to cast things anyways. So we'll just go ahead and just go straight in and see if he gang blocks this Wrath Seeker. In fact, I might just swing him with Bombsmith. Yeah, let's swing with Bombsmith too. I think he's going to gang block the Wrath Seeker though. He should. I'm still throwing the Ruby Aura on my Wrath Seeker, even if he doesn't block. So he's going to block like that. And we'll go ahead and Ruby Aura here. Accept. Resolve. Or actually, we want a crushing blow as well. We'll do a crushing blow so I will protect my back end. I need to do both of those because I can't, you know, the Cavern Commando, I need to be able to take the 1 damage. Of course, this is going to kill both of them, so... Oh no, it won't. It's not enough. So, let's kill that Research Adept and leave the Cavern Commando up. From left to right. Okay, so I want lethal damage on the Research Adept first, so that's how it should go. There we go. So here's where the Phoenix Cabalist and Inquisition don't really work together very well in this situation. There's another guy. Infiltrator bot. Okay, I can't murder that. So let's see. If he blocks with everything again, I can murder the Cavern Commando. And he should have enough. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have enough. He has no resources, so there's no reason to Inquisition here. I can go ahead and kill something now if I want to. I have enough to kill. If he gang blocks me here, like, I have enough where if I murder the Cavern Commando, he can't do anything, so I'll just swing with the Wrath Seeker by himself here. He should be chumping, is what should be happening, but I guess he's saving it in case he draws into his plans. But plans is not so great now. Okay, so he's going to gang block. I'm going to go ahead and murder Cavern Commando. It's like the one time murder was going to be good. And then, so I need to deal 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 6 points to deal, so it doesn't really matter. I'll go ahead and put the Infiltrator bot in front, though. So he kills all of his guys first before he deals damage to me. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Wasted Crushing Blow. I had to save my guy.